Jake Blow, Habitat Pro here. We are right by a mature poplar right there, about 16 inches across, I suppose, I don't know, 40 feet high or so. And we're just looking at the root system here. Poplar is a pretty cool tree to have in your woods because you can actually thicken up your woods very easily once any poplar gets mature, because the root systems go out into the surrounding sunlight and then they pop up. So all of these little saplings that you see here are from the lone poplar right here that's about 20 feet away from me. Now what you can do is you can let the tree go dormant, and in the winter when a tree goes dormant it sends all its energy back down into the roots, the majority of its energy. So if you cut that tree off, that poplar, in the middle of winter when it's dormant, then all of these shoots will get to use all of the stored energy, and they'll pop up in the spring and grow like crazy. So we're going to show you a spot where we did that in the winter of 2014. As you can see here, it's an incorrect back cut, not excellent chainsaw work. These were done before I watched pretty much every one of Jim Brocker's videos, so you can see this is an angled back cut, which could have gotten dangerous, should have been flat, and should have been a little closer down here. So now what you can see is right here, these little saplings that the deer are going to absolutely mow down this winter are everywhere in here, because this is our, well, you can see it's about 11 o'clock in the morning here, and this is our sunny spot. So you can see those saplings right there are around 8 feet tall. And moving through here, we got all kinds of forbs coming up. Oh, there's a buckthorn. You don't want those. Glossy buckthorn, invasive species. Let's see, there's another one. And they're all over in here. This is, what would this be, 18 months roughly after cutting. And this would be a lot thicker in here with poplar saplings if we had taken out some of the canopy. We've got red oaks and all kinds of white oaks and bur oaks in here, and so we could have really choked this out, but we chose not to. You can see these are the bigger ones that shot up right away last spring, and these are, oh, we're talking camera height right now is about 5 feet. It's at my nose and I'm 5'11", and we're going up, well, at least another 5, if not 6. That's a 10 to 12 foot tree right there. And the cool thing about these is basically you can give yourself a free food plot. So if you've got mature poplars in your woods, they're really not doing anything for wildlife. But if you cut them, if you remove the logs and get the stumps cut down, then you can come back in here probably every 3 years in the winter with a brush hog nice and high, so you don't really smoke any stumps. But you can mow all this stuff down again and it'll just come right back. Right here, what I want to show you is how extensive this root system is. I mean, there's not a poplar stump for about 30 yards into the middle of that high stuff back there. And all the way out here, we have poplar regrowth. I mean, we're at the field edge and we've got poplar coming out here, and that right there is a whole patch of it right on the fence line, and it's just thick underneath the ladder stand right there. So you can see those mature poplar stands, if they're in the woods, they have shot roots out to wherever they can find sun. And if you take them down when they're dormant, all that energy in the root system is going to go to regrowth from the roots.